Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom is back, and welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. It is 6 in the morning, but time just doesn't really matter anymore when you're in quarantine. I sleep when I want, wake up when I want. I'm lazy. I'm very lazy now. But with that said, we're gonna jump into another episode of packs and the campaign. So we're gonna jump into events right here, and we can reap the rewards from the pre-eliminations as well as, I think, what was the other ceramic event? I don't even know what it was called, but here we go. MG Metro R6 R4 prelims, rank 6. Really, Hollywood carried me through this event. Plus 300, and this is indeed Dodge Carbon Fiber number 46. In the stream, I only have two people with me, Chan and Eric. Eric, you want to say hi?
What's up?
Okay, well, you start off the Daytona. The next car we want to see is the SRT8. But honestly, you know what I'd like to see as the next car?
What?
The Nitro, because the Nitro is 20, and the Charger is 20. So if I see the Nitro next, that's a win-win. If I see the Charger, is a win. I think the only thing that could go wrong is if I get the four-wheel drive Challenger, because I kind of want a second Neon too. But let's see what we get. Eric, what's your predictions, buddy?
Either a nitro or a wide body.
I wish. But let's see what Dodge Carbon Fiber number 46 has installed. Oh, okay. So we're going the Charger SRT8 route. So we're not going to get a Neon or a Challenger. So I don't know. I'm going to say stealth. Let's see what we get. And...
Dude, I need one of those so badly.
Bruh! This is Hellcat number 12. And it's not the yellow one.
I mean, I'm happy, you know? It's a great car, one of the best drags. Oh, this one, by the way, undefeated. I was 32-0. Let's see what we get from this, but... Does Char know what I got, Eric? Because I know he can't, I think he can't see the stream right now.
He laughed a lot, so I think he does.
Well, we got another Charger pack, boys. We got Charger SRT8, what could have been number 9, but I fused like a lot of my SRT8s. And then, you know what? Let's just have a look. Let's just have a look now. Epic. Yeah. Yep. That's the 12 Hellcat, the 5th white Charger, and I have 7 green. Anyway, let's move on to whatever I want to do next, whether it be opening like 7 Dodge Carbon Fibers or campaign. We'll see what I want to do. Alright guys, and we are back with the championships. Now, before you complain about the first clip of this video, I watched it back. I know I wasn't happy about getting that Hellcat. Don't get me wrong, it's a great Hellcat. It's a great Charger, it's a great car. The only thing is, I have 5 of them, and I'm sure you know where my pain is, because we all know that I want the yellow one, and I got 5 greens and 5 whites before even getting 1 yellow. That's why I reacted the way I did. I don't want you guys to think I'm ungrateful or anything, because trust me, I am very happy to have 5 white Chargers. Anyway, before we get into championships, which is what this section of the video is going to be about, I just want to show you, boom, I finished the challenge. Yeah. The Renault, the French challenge. Blossom actually finished it. Why? It's pretty easy. The Chiron Sport helped me through this. But I actually have some decent Renaults, ultra rare and below. So because of that, it kind of helped me through. But obviously it wasn't good enough to get me through the weekend challenge that was Renault like 2 weeks ago, like 1 month ago. But with that said, let's continue. We have 570 Renault, and I've been saving this for a while, probably over a week now. I haven't done very well in the events coming the events that happened, like until yesterday when the Chevrolet event and the Dodge Cadillac event ended. But that's really me, right? That's why I had the video about specializing posted before this video, because, you know, I'm just the American guy. That's it. Anyway, with that said, let's get into it. This is number 4. This is the hand I'm going to use. So the first of all, I'm going to use the Volkswagen Passat 6082 to 6682. Next for the car park, I'm going for the Opel Insignia Country Tourer. This is a car I've actually really come to like. It's a decent looking car, nice picture, and I do love that 84 handling standard tire capability on an RQ11. 1 mile is the one that I'm scared of. I'm actually going for a car that is like slower to 0 to 60, but this BMW actually has MRA and top speed, so it should make up for it. If it doesn't, we're gonna have some problems. Next is the slalom. I'm going for 2 of my 911S 2.7s, both maxed out, because they're all I have. They're really all I have. It was that or like an RQ18 BMW that didn't fit. Anyway, I'm hoping for a 250-0. Let's see. The thing I'm scared about the most is that 1 mile. Not the 1 mile, the half mile. If it was a half mile, I mean, if it was a 1 mile, I would know for sure that I would win the drag. But in the half mile, it's a little different. So obviously, ooh. Okay, all right, we're fine. We're safe. 61. We're actually gonna get more than 250 if we win the next 2 by 50. So next is the Porsche 60. Okay, we still need to win the last one. We can't afford a draw. We still need to win this. It's 83. 82 standard. Come on. I'm actually surprised that BMW 320D is actually RQ15. I thought it was 18 at some point. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we do get through 3 stars, and we do get a British. I was gonna say premium, but it's not. It's the steel. What is that even called? It's not British premium. What is it? Just British rare pack? What is it called? I don't even know what they're called. But let's move on. If we do clean sweep, you know, the 500 races that we get to do, we will also have the chance to open 3 British premium packs. Hey guys, and we are back, and I have to be honest, this is where things gets tough, because as you guys know, I like to test my races in single player. The only thing is, you don't have the Nürburgring on single player, so I can't really test the actual times of the cars I have in hand. Although I know what the times are for these cars, like their finishing times on these tracks, because they're on KT Play, I don't know what the times are for my own cars. I can't test them until I actually put them in. So I'm a little afraid about this one. Initially at a first glance, when I looked at this setup, I was like, this actually looks pretty easy, because there's no super rares. You have super rares, as long as they're maxed out, it should be pretty simple. But then, you know, championships has been quite a rocky road for us, at least for me. I'm still getting flashbacks of Japan, and I just don't know if I'm just blind to a really careless mistake. But this is what I'm going for, and hopefully it will win us the game. So we're starting off with the Porsche 968 Club Sport. It is 5-1 to 5-6, 9-0 to 8-0. Next up, we're gonna go with the BMW 635. That's gonna mirror it out. Now guys, if you haven't done Germany yet, I would hella recommend the BMW 635 CSI. This car is actually pretty insane. Moving on, I'm going to go with the Corrado. It really hasn't let me down in any situation thus far, and it seems to exceed the Polo, I think. Nope, it's the Golf. I don't know my Volkswagens. It seems to exceed the Golf in every aspect. Next is going to be the one that I'm most afraid about, and that is going to be the BMW 2002 Turbo versus my Audi Quattro. Once again, you know, it's 5, 4, 6, 9, 8, 2, 6, 8, but I just don't know. It's 4-wheel drive though, and hopefully that will come through. And finally, the one that I'm least worried about is my Porsche 911 against the Mercedes, because that was the only car I could actually mirror from KT Play. People from KT Play were using, you know, a huge assortment of different cars, which I just did not own. A lot of them being Volkswagens, so you know, I'm kind of going on a risk here. Hopefully we'll get through it. At least this one I know I will win. And this is why maxing out cars are so important, because like I said in this in my garage review video, the cars that you race against with your opponents in championships, they're almost maxed out. It's 2.2, 3.2, 3.2, like it's very, very, very close. So you might as well max out your cars for the championships as well. Next is the Corrado and the Golf. Okay, this one, all right, 69, 69. And then moving on to this one. Now, this one is the one I'm afraid of the most. We are off the line quicker. I know that for the most part, these relay races don't have a lot of turns. They're very MRA based. So that's why I'm putting in, you know, a four-wheel drive performance against a standard in the rain, because this isn't a twisty circuit or anything like that. So far, I'm maintaining the lead, but I don't know how long I can maintain the lead for. I don't know how far the finish line is. I am afraid. Okay, 50. That was actually quite scary, but we made it through. And then finally we have the 911 versus the CLK, which we also end with a win, which gives us a 283-0, 3 stars, and once again another pack for us to open. I remember, I think the first 2 UK packs we got here was the Ford Mondeo RQ15, so it'd be pretty interesting if we got a 5th Ford Mondeo. We got Mike Wazowski. Alright, anyway, moving on. We're now going into the ceramic pack ranges. 3 more levels to go. I am excited. So now we need 4 super rares, which is very interesting. Let's just slot in one of our BMWs for this Volkswagen, and let's see what we got going on. Alright guys, and we are back with Rhineland 6. Once again, you know, I can't really test these races in campaign besides, I guess, Hairpin Road, but we're gonna go in with this. This is the best hand I possibly have. If I take a loss, I am prepared to take a loss, but I am also prepared to risk and take, you know, just take a gander at this. So let's go. For Mountain Twisty, I'm going to mirror the 280 GE, which I feel will be a very important asset. Talking about important assets, these 911 S 2.7s that I have are also very, very useful. So I'm going to put both of them against weaker opponents in the rain. Next of all, I'm going to have my Volkswagen Touareg against the Volkswagen Phaeton. Why? At first I wanted to put the Touareg against the 220D, but then I realized it's Hairpin Road, and then, you know, this BMW should be okay, because although it doesn't have four-wheel drive, Hairpin Road does require a little bit of that lower 0 to 60. It doesn't have a lot of turns, it's not a twisty. And then I saw on KT Play that someone actually used the Touareg, and it beat the Phaeton by 9 seconds. So with that said, let's get into it. Hopefully a 250-0. I am most afraid about the last race. The last race is the one that is just scaring me the most, but let's see what we get. We get a 50 from this. Hopefully we get some extra points from maybe this. Actually no, but we're gonna win this. There we go. See, 9 seconds, so 2 minutes and 2:09. All right, this one should be a pretty big win, I hope. 92. All right, that's good. So we can't lose, but we can afford to draw. So let's see. It's off the line quicker, but it looks like my BMW is edging ahead in every turn, ironically. It's the lower 0 to 60 that's really pulling it ahead. I was really scared when the 220D had a better off the line, but then again, you know, at four-wheel drive, we do go through, which is good. It was also a good feeling to know that even if we drew, which could have been likely, I would still be safe. Anyway, the first British premium. Let's go. Come on. I want a GE. I just want a GE car. Obviously, DBS Superleggera. I'm an open 10 million, baby. TVR Tasman and Ford Focus, not even GE. That would be a decent car to help me through the British campaign, had I not finished it already, but I already have. So let's move on to the next one, where we require 5 super rares. So hopefully not too heavy on the off-road section. No, not heavy on the off-road section at all, which is very good. I am afraid of that City Street Small though, because that is four-wheel drive standard. I do not have a four-wheel drive standard German super rare, but once again, I'm gonna take a picture and let's get into it. And we are back, and my butt is clenched. Hopefully we'll get through Germany number 7. Now, the race that scares me the most is this one right here. It's the BMW 220Z, that's almost 2 stars, as you can see right here, against my BMW 730D. Now, here's the thing. I was fortunate enough to actually find City Street Small rain in the campaign. It's actually UK Midlands number 6. So I tested it out, and the time for my BMW 730D was 42.33, and the time for this was like 42.85 or something like that. Like, I knew it was slower, right? So if the times are true, I should get through, even though it is very, very scary because it is rear-wheel drive standard against four-wheel drive standard in city streets. That's like really cutting it close. The rest, I'm pretty confident. The Touareg's gonna beat the Mercedes because, you know, someone else on KT Play used that. In terms of city streets medium, I'm gonna go with the 911. Once again, such a useful car, this 911S 2.7. Moving on for car park, I'm gonna go with the Saturn or the Opel GT. And then finally in Twisty Road, I'm actually gonna go with the Porsche Boxster against the Volkswagen. So let's see if we can get ourselves a second UK premium and continue our clean sweep in Germany. So we start off with 56, which is a very nice win. Next is the 911, which is medium, used to be low if you remember. 130, and now the race I'm most scared about. I should win this 4-2-3-3. I'm off the line quicker. And you know, it looks like you can see that the 220D is actually trying to catch up, but we do actually go through. I got the times right. It's 4-2-3-3 to 4-2-8-5. Woo! That was scary. That was very scary. Next is the Touareg against the 280. Thanks to KT Play, I know that this would win. And then finally, we end off with the Boxster against the Polo. The Boxster should win by more than 50. I would say 65. 83. There you go. A pretty convincing win there. In fact, if we lost, I think we still would have gotten it. I can't remember. I don't know math very well. Anyway, GE, please. I'm going to close my eyes. Okay, this is the second card. Right? I'm going to close my eyes. 3, 4, 5. I'm not seeing. All right, I'm going to open my eyes now. Oh, it's a Ford Edge. It's a Ford Edge. Did I at least get 2 super rares? I don't know, but let's move on to the next one right now. Finally, we get to use one Ultra. That makes me happy because I love using Ultras. I can put it in cars like the 924. No, I cannot because the RQ limit, but I can put it in cars like the G63 just to check it out. So once again, this is the final race that we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a picture, see what we can do, and I'll be back in a second. Finally, for Rhineland, Germany 8, after consulting KT Play, this is the hand I'm going to go with. So, starting off, we have my maxed out Mercedes-Benz GLC 250D to go against the Volkswagen Atlas, which is the bane of my existence, that car. Every time I get it in a pack opening, if I get it in a pack, I know that pack is not going to be good. So if I open like a 5 times, not a 5 times carbon, oh god, imagine if I got this in a 5 times carbon fiber. It means that the 5 times carbon fiber isn't going to be good. But yeah, that's just like my Joker car. I hate getting that thing. Moving on the fast circuit, I don't hate it as much as the Renault Clio though. It's the 911S 2.7 that's going to go against the Volkswagen. I have 2 of these. I actually have 3 of these, but I can only use 2. But yeah, so useful. This car, guys, just get it for the championships. It's so useful, you know, for the championships. But moving on for the half mile, I'm going to go with my Porsche 968 Club Sport to go against the Boxster. And finally for the quarter mile, I'm going to have my BMW M3 against the Porsche Boxster 4.5 to 5.0. So let's get it. Hopefully we will get our 3rd ceramic pack. Let's see if we go higher or lower in terms, because the last 2 ceramic packs we actually ended with RQ18. So are we gonna go higher than RQ18 or lower than RQ18? I don't know. I'm excited though. But let's see. So far, the only ceramic pack that has granted me something better than a super rare is ironically the French Premium, where I got the RQ19 like Peugeot, which I still have. It's fused material, but I'm just waiting for the right time to get rid of it. That was a lot closer than I thought it would be. But finally, we end off with the M3 against the Boxster. Let's go M3. Let's go. Nice. You know, PG Leo, my bro, if you're watching, my boy, you've always said that the M3 is useless. Well, got a chance to use it. I finally got a chance to use it. Get that 3-star for me and that UK premium, please. 3rd one of the day. Can we get ourselves something higher? You know what, this one's gonna be for the viewers. For you guys watching, the 5th card is for you. We had the blindfold pack, kinda. I closed my eyes, and finally, what are the viewers gonna drive around in? That's kind of cool because you guys are kind of like villains now. If you get your 4.4 V8s and you black it out, give it some black rims maybe, woo, that would be kind of cool. But yeah, nothing too special. But I did say I wanted a GE car, and I did get my GE car. So let's see what our haul is from all of that. We got 5 super rares actually. I don't remember getting the Ford Ranger Wild Track, so that would have been from the pack where my eyes were closed. Oh my goodness, 2 18s. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. Wash your hands, and I'll see you all next time. Blossom out.